Hello, good evening. Good evening, good afternoon from my side to you. This is Anjini, yeah? Anjini.
Yeah,
And it's good night on your side, yeah?
it's good evening. Yes,
Good evening,
it's
yes.
9
Thank you.
p.m. here. Yeah.
First of all, thank you so much for coming here and accepting my invitation to share our little journey on this beautiful journey that we're part of. And to everyone, good afternoon from this side. I know it's daylight savings on my side, so it's still daytime. Good day to you as well if it's daytime on your side, or good morning or good night. It's your Islander girl here, Albertha. I'm coming to you live all the way from Melbourne, Australia. And this afternoon, I've got a very special guest all the way from Kiwi land. And the beauty of this business is you can do it around your babies. So this one is saying hi. Say hi. Introduce yourself. Come on. So this is
Hello.
Stan. Stan. Stan is, and he's just helping mommy out here. So anyway, thank you so much again. Without further delay, I'll just introduce myself a little bit because we're live streaming on Anjini's business page as well. So my name is Albertha. I'm from a beautiful little island in Bougainville called Buka and Papua New Guinea. And I'm currently here in Melbourne, Australia, while running my digital business. I'm a mom of three boys. I'm also a wife, a healthcare professional, and a proud digital business owner and a business coach. So that's a little bit about me. I've been running this digital business for the last 2.5 years, going 3 years. I've been loving it and enjoying a lot of things about this digital business. And this afternoon, I'm so delighted and so grateful to have a special guest here. So we'll just have to get you to introduce yourself and we get to know a little bit about yourself, sis.
Yes, good evening from Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you very much, Alberta, for having me on your page as well. Yeah, so my name is Anjini, and I'm also from another beautiful island in the Pacific, Fiji, and
Um,
residing in Auckland, New Zealand with my husband. Um, And yes, so we have two children, around in their mid 20s, and
wow,
I am I'm an early childhood teacher by profession, and and a proud digital business owner, and I've been running this for a little over 1 year now, and yes, I have been enjoying this because this business has brought about a lot of changes, a lot of differences, and we will discuss that a little further.
wow. So many people tuning in already. Hi, Karish. Watching live from Fiji. Wow.
Oh yes,
Bulan
thank you,
Nada.
Karish. That's my
Thank
coach,
you.
all the way from
Okay.
Fiji.
Wow. And we've got Jacqueline all the way from Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Jacqueline. We also have Dinah watching from my corner here, Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, ladies, for your support. So, I just want to know how many years have you been doing your teaching, like your profession?
Well, there's a little story behind that.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a teacher, but
Wow.
due to circumstances, I was unable to fulfill that dream. But eventually that happened, after I joined, became a digital business owner. I was able to also fulfill that dream, so I've been in that for a little over 6 months now.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You're stepping into your dream job. And
Yes,
what has
exactly.
wow, what has made you become a digital business owner?
Well, there's various reasons, but the most important why was my mother. um, I have my mother back in Fiji.
Yeah.
And I lost my dad a couple of years ago, and so she's the only one around. And they do so much for you, um,
Yeah.
and so that was just my way of giving back. And as much as we migrate to overseas, immigrants, we all know this, that we think that everything is greener on the other side. Yes, it is, but there's a lot of effort also that it's needed to be put in. And coming to New Zealand, hasn't been that easy.
Yeah.
We could be, highly qualified, have high positions in jobs back in our hometown, in our
Yeah.
countries, but when we come to overseas, we have to study again. Our experiences are sort of not recognized, and that's what I also faced.
Yeah.
And so I ended up working just about 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday, barely had hours, and still, it was just enough for us. But I wanted to be, I mean, we were sending money back home, or we would want to go back to Fiji. And even though it's only 3 hours away, it's still expensive.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give my best. And so that wasn't possible with just a day job. I mean, life's getting expensive. Just trying to manage on a single job nowadays is not possible. No, it is possible, but it's really difficult. Like there was a time when it was usually just the dads who were working, and the family managed. But nowadays, even with both the parents working, it's getting very difficult. So I wanted to do something, but that would have been impossible with the way I was working, and no time uh, to myself. Even how would I do another job? And so I was searching for something that I could do as an additional, and I came across this digital business. And yeah, I was skeptical, like most of us were,
Yeah.
but with the desire to make a change was greater. And so I took that step, and here I am now, and I'm glad that I took that step.
Wow. You said so much, and I can literally resonate with you because I faced the same challenges when I came here. When I when I arrived in Melbourne, Australia, it was like culture shock, I would say, because we thought that the jobs that we do and the qualification that we have back in our country will be easier here to get a job, but that's not the case. And
That's true.
a lot of immigrants and a lot of people who move countries, we will resonate as well. We started, odd jobs to settle
Yes,
first. Even as I was coming as a student, it wasn't that easy. Paying international fees, and then if you have a family, trying to cope with childcare and all that, and you name
yeah,
it, the story goes on. And it was, I didn't actually, I couldn't face the challenge that was here. So I went back home. I went back home, and then my parents and my in-laws, they really talked me down and said, "This is an opportunity. Why are you back?" And I said, "I don't know, but life there is different." And then they said, "It's an opportunity for you and your children." Go for it. I decided to cross put my foot down and come. And it wasn't easy because that time I had two boys, and they were all going to childcare, trying to deal with that. 10 years on, they're in high school, which is okay. They're in high school, and then I had, my toddler now. When I had him, I said, "No, I'm not gonna put him in childcare. I have to look after this child. Otherwise, I'll have to work for childcare." And I believe you know what I'm talking about because you're in that industry. Um, Parents who want to work full time, they have to have work 7 days a week to try cope with childcare fees. So
that's
that's
true.
not what I wanted. And then I saw this opportunity. I knew this was legitimate because I did a couple of online, when I was on maternity leave, but they were so challenging because I didn't have the training. I didn't have the training and the experience of, I wasn't the tech savvy. So that's why I was looking for other trainings to do. I need to go back to studies until I saw this. And then I thought, wow, I believe this is the one I'm looking for. So 2.5 years back, and I'm really enjoying and loving this journey. And I can't stop talking about it. If you're so passionate about something, it's so hard to give up easily.
Yes.
So thank you for that. So I just wanna, go back to our question, how to be more productive in our online business. So before this, how was your hours like, before you became a digital entrepreneur? Were you that productive or how was it?
Like I said, it was just work and home. I had no time for myself. I barely had time even, to be part of our family get-togethers, um,
Mhm.
all because we're busy working. And
Yeah.
um, no me time at all.
Mhm.
Even if I was to go to Fiji, I would just go for the weekend. That's how, tied down we were to our jobs.
Mhm.
Um, no time for any vacation. I mean, I just we managed to take a little vacation, my husband and I, last year.
Okay.
Um, Otherwise, like, no time because we're just working, both of us. And after, starting, getting into the digital business, um, they teach us, how to manage our time. The trainings, they teach you step by step. And now I have, I'm still doing my day job, working five
Yeah.
days, um, but I still manage to run my business and have time, to spend on myself or with my family. And that's just, managing time efficiently.
Mhm.
And this is all I would personally think is thanks to this digital business.
And I can really relate with you because I was like that. It was home, work home, and even I did two jobs. I came home, then sometimes I don't come home at all. I'll be doing a 12-hour or 14-hour shift. And I missed out on a lot of, my children's milestone. So that is why I was really struggling to look for something that I could, do. I knew something was out there, but I didn't know how to get there. I believed it, and but I didn't know. I never saw this business. This business, was there, but I've never seen it until one day I was sitting on the couch and scrolling through Facebook, and then see this, beautiful ad coming through to be your own boss. And I said, hey, and she's sitting with at Opera, Sydney Harbour. I said, hey, this is exactly where I took my photo. What is she doing? So I inquired more and she guided me to go and watch the webinar. And once I watched the webinar, I didn't understand the business model at first. I watched it the second time, the third time, and I jumped straight on because I started understanding the business model that's used. So, you know, I don't know how to explain this, but this business has really changed me and my family.
Mm.
I've, I've cut down my second job because I saw that the income from this business was already replacing my second job. So instead of, running for a second job and working for money, why can't I work smart? So now I only work part time in my healthcare career, which I still love. And I love doing this business part time as well, helping people online on the online space. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
saw that before I became a digital business, going back to our question, how I'm productive, is this business is allowing me a lot of time to do other
Yeah.
things. So with my, before I became a digital business owner, I saw that I was wasting a lot of time, just working, getting burnt out, coming home, and the only thing you can do is sleep and,
Exactly.
try to cope with the next day, whether you should go or you're forcing yourself to wake up to an early shift or not. So these are the things that really added to me, starting to look for something. And I'm so
Yeah.
glad that I found this. And this is more productive than when I worked two jobs. Because in here, you can work smarter. You don't need to be on the online all the time. I can only spend two to
Exactly.
3 hours and then do other stuff like looking after ourselves, as you said, going for exercises, being physical fit, cooking a healthy meal, all these things, meditating, doing affirmations. These are all things that we've never had time for. And now
That's
I
true.
see that,
That's true.
yeah, I do a lot of that. Even reading, having your me time, it's very, very valuable. And the stress level has gone really, really down. Unlike if you look at others who are not digital business owners, you can literally see they're stressed out. So that's what I'm experiencing, and I'm so grateful that I've got this. And I hope and wish anyone watching us, anyone that will be watching this replay as well, if you're doing double jobs, think about your body. It's gonna burn out soon. Think about your big dreams. Why can't you utilize technology now to start, working smarter and not harder? So, what do you enjoy about this business, Anjini? Like, give me three things that you most love about this digital business.
Well, I love the flexibility of it. That I'm able to do this um, at times which are convenient to me. I can wake up in the middle of the night and work on it, or any time in the day, and I
Mm,
get to meet a lot of people from all over, different parts of the world. I mean, who knew that I would be speaking to someone today, all the way from PNG, but
yeah,
living in Melbourne, so Fiji meeting PNG, but
I
in
know.
the different places. Yeah, I love that. Making new friends and meeting business partners who are so helpful. You
Yeah.
know, we're never alone when we're in this business.
Mm,
um, we can always reach out, and there's always somebody who's available, who's willing to help.
yeah.
um, I love the fact that this business, tomorrow when I'm gone, I can leave this behind as a legacy for
Wow.
my family. you
Mm,
know um, Growing up, we would listen about people leaving behind legacies, and at the back of our mind we knew that it was only the very rich people.
the rich people,
But
yeah.
here today, ordinary people like ourselves, we also
Mm,
have that. We can choose to start a business and leave it behind for them. And yeah, and the best part of it is um, the earning capacity. There's
yeah.
no limit to it, and it's ours.
Mm,
Whatever hours we put in, whatever we're going to earn from it, it's ours. Whereas when we're working for somebody, the overtime hours you're putting in, you're only going to get paid a certain amount. The rest goes to somebody else. So I love the fact that this is mine. This belongs to my family.
mm.
So those are three things, and there's more, but those are the main ones. And that
I love that.
family includes, that it gives me that flexibility of when to take off and go visit my mom. Or just
Mm.
recently, I had my mom over in New Zealand with us, and
Wow,
I was
that's
able to
amazing.
take time off from from school,
Yeah,
try and spend as much time with her. And this business, because I didn't have to worry because this business was still working in the background.
yeah, that's very, very true. And that's the quality of it. A lot of people think this is all about money. This is all about, we're trying to make money. But yeah, it's true. It's money. Money comes, well, why are you working then? You're also working for money. So we would love to do something that is more satisfying than,
Yes.
our 9 to 5 grind. So we feel that this business, because it's ours and it's very flexible, and we're learning a lot and we're connecting with like-minded people from
Yeah.
all over the world. It's more enjoying than when you are, working for someone else. And believe me, it's totally different feeling, especially when you can just pack your suitcase and go and carry your business on your phone and your
That's
laptop.
true. That's
Whereas
true.
if you're working for someone else, there's some limitations there where you need to apply for leave, whether the boss says no or yes. If it's a no, tough luck, you can't go. Whereas in our business, you can actually go because
Just go when you
you're
want
your
to.
own
Yeah.
boss. And at the same time, your business doesn't close down. Your business is still
Yes.
running. The proven system that has been proven over and over again, it's running and giving results. So while we're enjoying time and spending quality time with our families, what else can we ask for? The only thing we can do is being grateful. So that's the amazing thing. So I love the income side of it because, one of the big dreams that I have, my biggest why was to, complete my mom's dream home. And with all the income from this digital business, I've really dedicated it to her dream home. And now that's the biggest satisfaction that I get, building your parents a dream home, especially when we came out from very challenging and struggling family. We were not rich, your growing up in your past shouldn't, dictate your present.
In
So you can
present.
change
That's true.
things with technology now and information now to succeed in anything. So with our digital business, this is possible because
Yeah.
if all other business owners are succeeding and achieving those big dreams, anyone can succeed here, even those that are just starting. So that's the beauty of our digital business. So I love the income. I love the mentoring and coaching. As I've said before, I started, at a business online, but I was looking for a mentor and coach because I didn't have that experience, didn't have that um, technology or IT background. So I needed something. I was planning to go back to studies until I saw this and I saw, wow, this is coming as package. It's free. It's given to you for free. You don't need to pay extra for a mentor, personal mentor and a coach. So I just love the fact that we have this, and that's one of the factors that is allowing this community to succeed together when we're
That's
supporting and
true.
mentoring and coaching one another. So there's so many more I could share, but we'll cut it from there. Thank you so much. So, how can people be part of us? You know, those that have been watching us, how can they, become part of us and start their own digital business?
Well, the only thing that we require from them is to visit our websites and register. And all they need to do is just to register their name and email addresses, so that they receive the link, um, the special invite to our webinars, which are held twice a week. And that's all that they are required to do, just to register. And when they receive the link, like, watch the video, because everybody, like, they want it the simple way. Like, they'll just ask you, or just tell us what it's all about. I mean, we can tell you, but um, it's more effective when you watch the video, because then you also see other people coming in, and if you still don't believe that, you can watch another a session of it, because it's done twice weekly, and you're still not sure, there's another one to watch, and it's different
Yeah.
people coming.
Mm.
um and like that's itself is telling you that this business is genuine, and it is successful because people are coming in and being successful, and that should help you decide, because we're not insisting that you do it, we're just requesting that you register and watch, and then
Yeah.
from there it's your decision, like you take the next step. But all we're requesting is, please do, you've got this opportunity, don't waste it, just check it out.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And for me, to add on to your what you said as well, I only help serious people. If you're not serious, you'll keep asking for information for us to tell you. But if you follow and you're coachable and you follow instructions and you listen well to what we tell you, then this is for you. But if you're not doing what we're telling you at the first place, then this is not for you, unfortunately. Because why? The online space may not be for everyone. It's only for people who looking for an opportunity to work smarter. People who lost jobs, and or people who are physically unfit. A lot of people are going to retirement. They don't know what to do. This may be for you. So we only help. Our time is very valuable because we have families, we have our work as well as, and we run this as side hustle. So considering our time, if you're really serious, you will register and go and watch our free webinars, free information that we're giving you and we're delivering. Watch it. If you don't understand it, go the next step, as Anjini has said. This is not an easy road, um, especially if you haven't worked online. We can tell you, but there's a lot more. There's a lot more learning. So we would like to start with watching the webinar and teaching yourself step by step, because when you're starting, you'll be building your own digital business. So we would like you to be coachable, listen well, and follow instructions. And if you have a desire, if you have big dreams, if you're looking for a change, this may be for you. So thank you so much, Sis Anjani.
Absolutely. And if I could just add on to that, Alberta, like people they come with a general idea that, oh, it's a digital business, it's a fast income. It isn't easy money. Like,
No,
you have to put in an effort. um we all have put in, extra hours. We all have started from the beginning, and you will reap whatever you are sowing. So you know don't come with that thought in mind that, okay, it's a digital business, I'll start earning straight away. Yes, you could, if you start putting in a lot of effort right in the beginning, then you can start earning right away. But just to make our viewers be aware that there is some work. I mean, nothing comes easy.
easy, yeah.
Everything we do, we have to put in some extra effort, then we reap.
Yeah.
And similarly, this business, the only difference is it's our own business, and we can grow it, the way we want.
Yeah. And I'd like to add on as well. It's just similar to you going to work and working for someone else. This one is you working for yourself, and you have to put that effort. You're your own boss. You don't have employees like when you go to work for another person. So when you put, I see this as, if I go and spend 8 hours in my healthcare career, and I come home to my business, it's very unfair if I don't even work on my business for an hour because this is mine. So why should
That's
I
true.
spend, 8 hours there and not look at my business and even work on it? So this is why I'm always here because I'm building my own business. It's the effort, the consistency depends on me, and the
Yes,
benefits depends on how committed I am as well. So, and it
that's
all
true.
applies to all business owners. And the good thing is we don't have to be here 8 hours. Our proven system, does, convert a lot for us. So that's why we call it, it's a laptop lifestyle,
Yes,
that we have. You can travel with it, you can do anything. Even when you're at work, you get results. So that's the
yes.
beauty of it, even when you're sleeping. Let's acknowledge, wow, we got so many viewers. Your coach is saying you're doing so fabulously, sis Anjini. So proud to see you ladies rocking the digital platform. Thank you, Karish. We also have Lapsi saying keep up the good work. Thank you, Lapsi. We also have Romana. Yeah,
Romana.
hello, watching
Yeah,
from Canada. Hi, sis.
thank
Thank
you.
you for tuning in. We also have Genetic. Good evening from the Solomon Islands. Wow.
Oh, thank you for joining us,
Thank
Genetic.
you for tuning in. We also have Myrtle watching from
Yeah,
Arawa,
thank you,
PNG.
Machel.
Thank you, Myrtle. We also have Maxi Million watching from
Thank you for watching.
my colleague and Winda. Yeah. Saying
Rajwinder.
hello,
Oh, thank
ladies.
you, sis.
Thank you. Also, Levi Tiro saying, good one, my sister. Thank you, Levi. And Raquinda is watching live from the UK. Wow. Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you, Raquinda. And Lumi is saying, awesome. You're doing a good job,
oh,
Anjini.
thank you,
Wow.
Pastor Lomi.
We also have Ashley Pita saying, congrats. Thank you, Ashley. We also have Bobby watching from Rabaul, East New Britain, Papua New Guinea. Wow. We also have Eddie. Good evening, ladies,
West New
watching from
Britain.
West New Britain, Papua New Guinea. Wow, we have a lot of friends from Papua New Guinea watching live from the UK, Obia.
Oh, thank you, Bia.
Thank you, Obia. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. And hopefully, we've provided value to you if you're watching this and you're a mom like us. Working professional like us as well, but you don't have a digital business, this may be a good time to start your side hustle. Thank you so much, Anjini. Thank you for having you again and for sharing your story. And thank you, everyone, again. We'll see you guys on the
Thank
inside.
you.
Thank you. Until next
Thank you. Good
time.
night. Bye bye.
Good night.